What's up, SoundCloud? This is Kaylani. From first play to first platinum, find your fans first on SoundCloud. What are you waiting for? Start uploading today.
There is nothing that they can do to protect a king and his fool. Caught in the fire, watch it burn. Ash to ash, now it's our turn. Take their kingdom down and smash it to pieces. Turn their feet around, they will leave defeated. They will crumble at the sight of our legion. If you want the crown, then you've got to king and his fool. Caught in the fire, watch it burn. Ash to ash now.
How's it going? Alright. Let's see. Oh, man. Nothing better to do than start off my Friday with a stream. I love doing this. Hope everyone's doing good. I hope everyone's having a great Friday and is ready to conquer the weekend. I am planning on going to a wedding this weekend, which should be a lot of fun. Not mine. I did that 9 years ago, but this weekend it'll be nice. It'll be nice to go down to California, go walk along the beach for a little bit, you know, just chill out and have a good time, you know, really just enjoy things. I want to stop this real quick. A couple cool things I wanted to share with you guys. One is that I don't know how much you guys know, but when you guys post art onto the Discord channel, which is the Game Dev John Discord channel, I love looking at it. I love looking at it, and I love looking at the 3D art and seeing what people are creating. And, you know, sometimes I see people and I say, man, I'd like to get them on my to connect with me so we can start building stuff together. And so, you know, I've reached out to a couple of you guys and asked you, hey, you know, would you be interested in doing some 3D art for our game? And some of you have replied, and it's awesome. So I'm getting some good stuff back. Just wanted to share one piece real quick that's still a work in progress, but man, the promise is so good. So this one was sent by Sammy, and Sammy, I asked her to create a skeleton knight, and I provided her with a skeleton, and she made the armor, and she made, you know, the horns and all that other good stuff, and, you know, even the sword has like a little skull on it, which I'm totally digging. I love that. I love the spikes on it. So very well done. Good job. I like it. I like it a lot. I can't wait to drop that thing into the video game and actually have that running in real time. It's going to be really awesome. Good morning, Martin. Is it good morning to you? It's 9 a.m. to me, so it is a good morning. But yeah, I'm really excited about that. And something else that Sammy did was working on some music. And I took a listen to this thing. And I love this song. I think this is such a good song. Let me see if I can play it for you. You guys can hear that. Let's take a listen to this. Right? Yeah, that's ridiculous, Sammy. That is some good stuff right there. So if you guys get a chance, you know, go on over to what was the name of that website? It is Bandcamp, billybug.bandcamp, and the track is called Out of the 80s. Man, that's good stuff. Really like it. Good work. Oh, we got so many good things going right now. I'm excited about it. Let's see. It's the afternoon for you, Martin Plays. Oh, wow. Let's see, that afternoon. At least East Coast. All right. And then Sheld had can you help me out with organization of project, please? Just a few questions. Yeah, Sheld, any question you have, just shoot on over and I'll try my best to answer it. But yeah, man. Oh, man. Sammy's cooking up some good stuff right there. We got some good stuff cooking up in this game. I got some artwork from a couple other people. It's really slick. Oh, it's so good. And I'm really excited about it. And another good note, course, my 3D character art course, I have wrapped up all the main meat and potatoes recording of the tutorial. So starting from nothing to sculpting it out to painting on it to painting all the channels, the reflection channels and the roughness channels, and then to doing the hair, doing the face, doing the hands, then putting the whole thing together, then exporting out to Mixamo, then bringing it back in, making sure all the animations work, and then bringing it into Unity. And at the end of it, I wonder if I have a shot at the end of it. So what I'm really excited about, and the thing that I most, this is when you got a good tutorial happening. This is when you know that what you're watching is going to reflect what you're going to build in Unity. Is at the end of this tutorial, I put a side by side, and the goal is that I want to show you guys that what I made on the left side, which is Cinema 4D, looks almost exactly like what you create on the right side. So however creative you can get in Cinema, however creative you can get in your 3D software, and granted, this is just a tutorial. This is like, we're blasting through this, we're getting this done, we're finishing things up. That's what that's all about. But if you guys get nuts in Cinema and then you bring it on Unity, I mean, side by side, you're going to see the exact same thing on both screens, which is like a huge confidence booster, because then you go in knowing that what you build in 3D is going to be legit. It's not going to be one of those things where I built it in 3D. It looks great when I hit render, but when I bring it over to Unity, it looks like garbage. We fixed all that. Fixed the pipeline. Make sure that it's all smooth. You've gone through it and tested it, yada, yada, yada. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm loving it. So the main meat and potatoes of that thing is done. We are finished with it. And I am totally stoked about what's happening on that. And man, it's just a thing of beauty. It was a lot of work too. There's a lot of hours put into it, but we got it done. We're doing it. We're making sure that it's finished. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Let's see. Chris Butler says, do you need some beta testers on those glasses? Man, Chris has been biting at the bit to get to this tutorial. He's like, man, teach me 3D right now. Stop talking now. Just teach 3D. Oh, he is dying for it, dude. Oh, man. I'm excited. Chris, you're going to like it. You're going to like it. You're going to grow. I hope in the right way, but I'm definitely going to be showing how to do all that good stuff, and I'm totally stoked. So let's see. I think I went over all the major things that are happening. I talked to John earlier this morning, and he's thinking he's got a couple things he's got to take care of, and then he may even do an afternoon stream. So you guys may get a 2-for-1, which is fantastic. But yeah, so it's pretty exciting. Let's see. Shelled. I have a singleton game manager in my scene. What do I use the game manager for? Do I make events in it to change UI, use it for saving certain variables, or use it to change scenes. So, yeah, great question. In fact, I think it's such a good question. That's more of a John question because he knows how he set up his singleton for the game manager. I would imagine the game manager. So a singleton is nothing more than like a universal variable. So instead of saying, "Hey, I need to create a variable on C# and then add it as a component to a game object," and instead of reaching out to it using a handler like a game object.find or something like that, you create a singleton, and it turns that component game object in your scene into a kind of a universal component. So instead of having to find a game object, all you do now is do like game object dot instance dot whatever name, and it's like it automatically grabs it. It knows, oh, that's the instance you're talking about. And it's a great thing to do because, you know, that means that anything dealing with hit points or anything dealing with level changes or anything dealing with like universal changes can be brought into a singleton for all components to capture, not just one. So yeah, it really, you just have to look into what is in the game manager C# and see what variables are listed in there. And if you look at what variables are listed, you should be able to tell, oh, this game manager is meant for, you know, the checkpoint system because I see the variable of checkpoint. Oh, that's what it accesses. And usually they're very simple for the singletons. You know, they're just sets and gets. That's all they really are. But yeah, I think John's going to be on a little later, and he may be able to talk to you more. What's the word I'm looking for? In detail of what you want to do. And he's always available on the Discord channel. But I think that particular question is less in my realm. It's more in John. If you had like 3D questions, I'd be like, nail it on me. Boy, the coding part. I'm good enough to prototype. I tell John all the time, I'm good enough to make a quick prototype. Anything beyond that, you're going to want someone else. You're going to want to do it, John. And it's funny because I hand him like, I'll do some prototyping on my end and I'll show him my script. He's like, well, that was cute. And then he just like, oh, that makes a lot more sense. Well, good thing you're around. Is there any other major things going on right now? We got this thing going. The tutorial's almost ready to happen. We've got working on our game. Oh, so I can't officially announce it yet, but in about July, August, in about a month and a half, John and I are going to a special event. And we're hopefully going to show off some of our game dev stuff up there. It's going to be pretty awesome. Hopefully hit a large group of people. So that is new news. I actually got to go get my passport picture taken sometime today, probably after this stream, and kind of go from there. But, man, we're making moves, guys. All right. So I think that's it for all the major news that we got today. So let's go ahead and start building some more level. So if we know our tile map, we have our floor, our columns, our incidents. We were working on foreground elements and vegetations last time. And we have this black overlay foreground. I'll save that for later. So let's look at our second layer, which is right here. And inside this second layer, what do I got? I got another black overlay. I'll turn this off. Elements over cavern. Those are like the foreground element details. We got black cavern. We got light rays. And we got bricks. Very cool. And bricks are all the orange stuff. All right, so I'm going to go to my foreground, and I'm going to turn this off for a second. And I want to do some cleaning up real quick. So I'm going to go grab my erase tool. And if you hold, let's see, we're on light ray. So we want to make sure we're on bricks right here. And you see how the yellow gets highlighted right there. If we hold control, we can actually change the size of our erase. And then let's see. Is this? Oh, this is Black Cavern. So let's make sure we're on Black Cavern. And let's start cleaning up. And what I want to do is I want to get rid of a lot of the extra stuff that I don't see in game. And then I also want to go to my bricks, which is right here. And I'm just going to clean all this up right here. And then let's go ahead and turn back on our foreground. Very cool. And then what I'd like to do is I want to choose my Black Cavern. So you see how like my Black Cavern highlights right there? And what I'd like to do is you see how this area right here, we're kind of getting off script. So I'm going to actually hold control and select this stuff right here. And I'm just going to bring it down a little bit so it stays in the vision of what I wanted to actually show. And then I am going to delete these. And then I'm going to take this particular section right here. Paste this down here. And then I'm going to delete all this goodness right here. And you know what may be kind of cool is I think I hit Command, yeah. And I'm able to paint in this area up here. So let me make sure that all this stuff is painted in correctly. And then what might be kind of cool is if I take, let's say this right here. Actually, let me go ahead and stretch this one out a little bit bigger. There we go. And I'll shift and clear this stuff out. Oh, and let me put music back on. What am I doing? I'm just working without music. This is horrible.
What's up, SoundCloud? This is Kaylani. From first play to first platinum, find your fans first on SoundCloud. What do you waiting for? Start uploading today.
Ah, delicious coffee. Alright. And let's go back to erasing. And then I'm actually going to duplicate this tile map. Like this section right here. I'm going to have it extend all the way down here. And then I will go to my erase tool, make this larger, and then I'll just erase all this stuff right here. Very cool. And let's go to background elements. And which one am I using? Am I using this one or am I using this one? Ah, that's the one I'm using. Let's see. Nice. Very nice. So that cleans that up. And then I kind of want to fill this area in black. Alright, let's just fill all this in. Because we're hitting our cave area right there. So I think we're probably not even going to have anything over here. As cavernous stuff goes. Alright. So let's take a look at that. So you could see like that background right there. That looks pretty good. Alright, let me grab my character. And we'll bring him on over in this area. Drop him down. You know, that jump. Player jump. Audio source. Oh, I wonder. Oh, that's why. We gotta change that. That's not good. The audio source isn't linked to the audio mixer, which is why the jump is so loud in comparison to everything else. These look good. Oh, I forgot I had the moving platform. Woo. All right. Nice, nice. Perfect. That's exactly how I want it to go. And if I fall all the way down here, perfect. This looks good. I may even want to close this in on this side. So when I hit this base down here. So let me go ahead and grab. Where's a good one that does that? I don't have one. All right. So I'm just going to select this right here. Oh, I'm using these. Select these right here. And select that. Select that. Select this. And then I can literally just take this all the way down to right around here. And then I'm going to grab this, drop that right here, and then fill this in with black. So now when he falls down to this pit, he'll also see the background as well. Perfect. And then I have bricks here, which I want to use these. And these are going to kind of build our background bricks. So let's see. I don't think I'm even using these bricks right now. Interesting. Let me see how these look if I paint these in. Oh, I don't like this. Let's see. Click this brick tile. Where are you at? There you are. Let's see. If I painted you guys in. Oops. I painted this on the brick one. Silly me. Okay, so let's see how
What's
this
up,
looks.
SoundCloud? This is Kaylani. From first play to first platinum, find your fans first on SoundCloud.
Let me go ahead and
What are you
take my
waiting for?
bricks.
Start uploading
Where's
today.
Black Cavern? Cavern's on 12. Bricks are on 11. I'm going to set my bricks to 13. So they sit over. Okay. And now these are a funky green color. So let me fix this. There we go. Let's see. I think that'll look good. Okay. So I'm going to go back to my tile map. And I'm literally just going to grab all this stuff and start filling in bricks. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's see how that looks. Good. That's exactly what I want. Yes. All right. And then what I'm also going to do is in this section, I'm going to select these like partially transparent bricks. And I'm going to use these peppered throughout my scene to kind of reveal the environment behind it. What song is this? I don't like this song. I can't even delete it. Let's try something different. Thank you, Chris, for helping out on that programming question on the Discord, because, boy, you know, It's not my strength, my friend. I just make pretty pictures. Okay, so then I'm gonna stick windows all up and down this thing. Oops. Actually, let me do a double window here. Good lord. This is so angry. I don't like this. Where's my chill tunes? Something easier, something lighter. I want the Diet Coke music. Let's see. And then I think we also need to bust open the bricks in a couple areas. That'll be kind of cool. So let's see. Oh, we got this one. Oh, SoundCloud. Okay, let's find something real quick, guys. Twitch streaming music chill. Just like chill, relax beats. Yes, I want relax beats. How do I find relax beats? None of this crazy.
For months now, I've been having these nightmares, but I think they were messages.
Game of survival.
There we go. Whew. There we go. Let's chill out a little bit. That's my groove. Ugh. Man. So angry. Alright. Let's see. You know, I had a question that I asked John a while back, and I'm wondering, Chris, about time for some Grateful Dead, exactly. If I wouldn't have gotten a copyright infringement notice, let me ask you guys. Let me turn this down a little bit. What do you guys think about people making a living streaming video games? Overall, like, what's your opinion of it? Do you think it's feasible? Do you think it's something that they should strive to do? Do you think it's a good thing if they're successful, or do you think inevitably it's going to be a horrible thing? You know, is it a good career-long quest, or is it one of those like short-term sighted, yeah, you can do it now, but you're gonna regret it later kind of things? Hmm. I think it's let's see, Roundabout said, Round Around said, I think it's just like any professional sport. True. I agree with that. I actually went to Evo last year. I went to Evo last year at Mandalay Bay, and I had a great time there. So I do agree with you on the sense that yes, it's fun. It can be a sport. It's a good time to do it. Let's see. Roundabout says there will become a time when you are too old to do it, but you hope you've made enough by then to be comfortable. Agreed. Well, you know, some of these guys are making ridiculous money. The ninja guy, Dr. I have a Dr. Disrespect t-shirt. Yeah, trust me, I stream. I love watching it. You know, but man, like some of these guys, they work harder than I do in a real career. Trying to become a streamer. I mean, it seems really challenging. Preddy, you asked which machine are you using? What do you mean machine? Exactly. I don't quite understand the question. If you're asking what engine am I using, I'm using Unity. And we're using the tile map system to quickly make a 2D level, which I say quickly loosely. It's not really that quick, but we're making a 2D level. But yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, no, I you know what would get me is these guys, they stream. They do these like 24 hours, 30-hour streams. Whew, man. that is exhausting. I can't even sit for longer than maybe 5 or 6 hours before I'm like, I'm done. I don't care how good this is. I'm done. I need to go do something else. Let's see. Chris said streaming games or whatever is the new media. My 11-year-old prefers it over TV, and frequently the content is better. Well, that's why Amazon bought Twitch for something like $2 billion a couple years ago. I believe the number was in the billions. Amazon buys Twitch. 970 million. So almost $1 billion is what they spent on Twitch. Almost $1 billion. With a B. That's insane. It's awesome. It's crazy. Yeah, man. I mean, Chris, you're so right. It is something that, especially youth today, because, I mean, think of how incredibly interactive it is. I mean, just to know that you could reach out to somebody that you're watching and literally give live feedback on what you see, just like we are doing right now. I mean, that's crazy. Now, I guess another question that comes up is, what if you're the user who has, been streaming games for the last, I don't know, year, and you have, let's say, 300 roughly followers on a consistent basis. At what point does that streamer say, I should stop doing this full time and maybe I should start doing something else? Because I'm spending all my time playing these video games that are 10 years old over and over and over again. It's not a right or wrong answer. It's a real question of, is there should there be a point where you just say, enough is enough, I gotta do something else? I don't know. Or do you just stick with it? If it's like stubbornness, I will eventually succeed, and they do. Because, I mean, you may have 300 and then 600 and 900, and pretty soon you got a career just streaming the same video games. But at the same time, at some point, do you sit back and say, I am tired of playing Resident Evil 2 again. I don't want to play Resident Evil 2 again. I never want to see this game again. I'm so tired of it. But you've made your channel that. It's like, I play this particular game over and over again, or I play Fortnite over and over and over again, or I play, this is what I stick to. It's an interesting question. Let's see. Roundabout said, look how Disney bought Marvel Cinematic for $4 billion, and everyone thought it was a steal. Or, what was it? When Disney bought LucasArts. And they spent billions of dollars. And everyone's like, you're never going to make that back. And after like 3 movies, they've made all their money back plus some more. It's insane. Absolutely insane. That's how you do it, though, man. That's how you do it. Good for them. I don't know. I just wanted to get your guys' feel on what you think and how do you feel about the whole streaming thing. And I in all honesty, I agree with a lot of what you're saying, because I do believe that it is a fantastic forum of entertainment that, honestly, in some ways it makes television seem antiquated. Let's see. Careers, Chris says, careers are a progression of skills accumulated job after job. If you get good enough with media skills by streaming, then there are a lot of places those skills will translate. That is an excellent point, Chris. That is an excellent point. You can't just jump on the stream bandwagon and think you're going to become rich overnight. Excellent point. And you know, I found that a lot of these people who do Twitch streaming for a living, you know, they get popular enough to get enough views, then they spend a lot of their time going to certain events that are gaming related as hosts, and they give their opinions and their reviews, and you know, game companies fly them down specifically to test out their games, their software, their latest and greatest. And I mean, it's not like they're doing it for free, you know, they're certainly getting paid for it, and I mean, it sounds a lot better than working a 9-to-5 gig, for goodness sake. Preddy asks, what is my profession? I am a professional 2D, 3D motion graphic designer. So what does that mean? It means that I build videos for companies so that they can advertise their latest and greatest. And so I've done, just looking around my office, because I put up a lot of canvases in my office. I doubt you guys can even see it, but I have like canvases in my office of the work that I've done in the last couple of years. So to kind of explain what that is, so like I've done videos for companies. They reach out to me generally for like the visual effects, 2D, 3D graphic ends. So sometimes it's just like, you know, I want to make my copy look good in this particular promotion. Other times it's like, hey, you know, I need something built specifically. So like promotions for hotels and casinos, promotions for the latest apps, like My Vegas apps. I built the commercials for that. I built commercials that for MGM Resorts that ran on the Oscars and the Emmys. I built one video that ran for Virgin Atlantic. I built one for the Vegas Golden Knights, the new hockey team in Las Vegas. Some of their in-arena promos and stuff, I've built some of those. The Mike Tyson show back at MGM, I built some stuff for that. I've done some work on a movie, visual effects wise, called Stillborn. It's a horror movie that's actually got some pretty good ratings. Let's see if I can pull that up. Rotten Tomatoes. So we did this movie, Stillborn, in 2018. You know, audiences didn't care for it. The reviewers tended to like it, though. So we did that. And that was fun. And a lot of the stuff I did there was like the invisible graphics. So it's kind of the hiding things you don't see. Like there's one scene in particular where they shot their environments out on a rainy night, but there was no rain. So they're like, well, can you make it look like our torrential a torrential storm is heading our way? And I'm like, sure, yeah, I knocked that out, or things like that nature. But yeah, I do a lot of that stuff. So it's usually like jobs come in. If the script is ready, knock it out in about maybe 5-6 days of like full CG and graphics and everything like that. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I do for a living, which is, you know, it is what it is. I love it. I love doing it. But I think I love video games a lot more, and I'd like to build video games or have my career more video game oriented than just motion graphics oriented. But yeah, let's see. Chris, there are guys who stream Minecraft and go to conventions and sell their signature for $30 on the pop, and the lines are not short. God, that's awesome. That's awesome, Chris. Oh, that's so awesome. I love that. Oh, that is cool. Like, really cool. Good for them. Yeah, man. It's interesting to think that, you know, if you don't look at it as I play video games for a living as much as I play video games as a way to market my skills for a living, then the narrative really changes, which is interesting. Okay, this level is starting to build itself out really well. Oh, look at this. Look at this gaping hole. That's not good. So let me go ahead and copy this. And I'm going to hit Shift here. And then, actually, let's see. What I may do is just copy this right here. Copy this right here. There we go. And then I'll copy this right there.
Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream.
And there we go. All right.
And you would, naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes. You would have every kind of pleasure. And after several nights, you would say, well, that was pretty great. But now let's have a surprise. Let's have a dream which isn't nothing before. Well, something is going to happen to me that I don't know what it's going to be.
Okay, I think that looks good.
Then you would get more and more adventurous, and you would make further and further out gambles as to what you would dream. Finally, you would dream where you are now.
Now let me look at this player. Player sprite. Let me see this script. Alright, so player, yeah, we can't do that. So, public, audio source, and then
If you awaken from this illusion, and you understand that black implies white, self implies other, life implies death, you can feel yourself not as a stranger in the
let's
world,
see,
not as
audio
something
source dot clip
Not
is
as
equal to
something
jump clip hit
that
clip.
has arrived here by fluke, but you can begin to feel your own existence as absolutely fundamental. What you are basically, deep, deep down, far, far in, is simply the fabric and structure of existence itself.
No, go away. Decline. Whoever you are. Let's see, audio source. Audio source dot play. Let me see something. So if I click here, I should have an audio source which I can drop into the audio clip. Or, yeah, so audio source goes right here. And this audio source should connect to player sound effects. Let's see if that worked. Yeah, that muted a lot of it. Perfect. Yes. Alright, running through this. I gotta fix some of these backgrounds. Oh, no, 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 no. Jump! Ah! Here, let me bring my character over here. Okay, let me hit play. There we go. And you see we got this cool little parallax because we've set the Z depth back there. So that's going to look really nice. Oh, very cool. Alright, I'm digging this. I like it. Okay. Now, let me go ahead and look at my light rays. Now, I don't know if you guys had a chance to dive around in this light ray kind of tile map. But the concept's kind of simple. Instead of having it vertical, all I did was tilted the Z by 45 so I can create rays that go across. And then, you know, I just want to set myself to light rays. And you can see like the rays are at an angle. Whoa, what is all this stuff up here? Oh, I'm painting. That's why. Oops. Let's delete all that stuff. And let's go to tile map so I can see where it is. Yeah, so like some of the light rays go over here. Don't want that. We want the light rays to stay strictly embedded for the cavern. And then what I'll do is I'm just going to duplicate all this. Oh, there we go. And I could take this over here. Just like that. And then over here, I could just erase these. That should look pretty good. And then all I need to do now is in some of these, I just need to extend them out a little further. Nice. Oops. Good stuff, guys. Oh. Let me just throw some more here. Lot raise. Okay, cool. Now, let's go to none. That should clean up all that stuff. Good, that looks good. Bye, Elk Creek. All right. And then we have elements over cavern. All right. Let's take a look at you guys. Elements over cavern. Show this on our tile map. All right. So we got a stuff that I need to delete. Let's see, are we all clear? No, we got these right there. What else do we have? I think that should be it. And then I can go to background environments and just add some more details into this level. Let's have some fun, guys. Let me erase this thing right there. I don't like the doors that I created. I think they look like poo. Let's see. Stick another skull right there. And then in this cavern area, I'm going to welcome you with a dead skeleton hanging, because that's what I do. Let's see. Pololo 420. Hey, first time here. Can you explain an overview of the game you are working on? I am studying Unity and I'm doing a mobile project. Oh, perfect question. We are building a 2D adventure platformer similar to the realm of, let's say, a Castlevania, right? And you're going to have the ability to jump, attack, kill a bunch of enemies. You'll have an end boss at the end. We'll have a system to acquire in-game currency and loot. If you die, you have to restart at a checkpoint, etc., etc. There'll be platforming, all that good stuff that was reminiscent of the old, like, 80s video games, 90s video games. They're kind of doing that, but it's for the iOS. And we got this beautiful map selection screen. I don't know who did the art, but man, they really outdid themselves this time. And it's going to allow you to choose different levels and replay the levels over and over again. So yeah, it's going to be a 2D kind of game like that. And I'm trying to con John eventually into making it a multiplayer 2D adventure mobile game, which I think would be just amazing. So we'll see how hard that would be, but I would love to have it do it as a multiplayer at some point. But yeah, that's an overall description, Polo. Let's see. What is your game about, Polo? Pololololo. Pololo. Pololo 420 says, nice explanation. I'm currently doing a real-time strategy game for mobile devices using Kenny's free art. Your project looks so good so far. Good job. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the compliment. We've worked hard on this, and we cannot wait to clean this up and get this out into a playable mode for you guys to test out and absolutely wreck, and hopefully give us comments over 3 stars. Preferably 5. Okay. Alright, cool. So we got those, like, little enemy and added, like, effects. The skulls hanging off, the dead all drooped around and adorned like art in this disturbingly dark dungeon cavern. Because, you know, it's supposed to be a prison. You're supposed to torture people here. Let's see. I need to get rid of that. But overall, I think this looks pretty clean. Good. So we got these 4 right here. Okay. And then for right now, you know, I'm just going to turn off elements in cavern, and I'm going to turn off light rays for right now. I want to keep this basic. So as I'm building it, I only keep the information on screen that is important. I don't want to see anything else that's non-essential. Then we go to Gray Cavern, Far, and we turn that on. And that's going to be our final kind of background environment. So we got a lot of layers in here, so we'll turn this Gray Cavern overlay off. And we'll turn off the water and the mountains. Oh, waterfall was painted on the mountains. And we have a Far Cavern. And then we have a Gray Cavern. Alright. So let's see about this. Alright. So let's turn on Gray Cavern. Let's take a look at that tile map. And let's go ahead and build this out. So what I'm going to do is go to Gray Cavern. I'm going to select this. Shift. I'm going to put that right there. Okay. And then right here, actually want to move that right there. And then let's see if it would be easier. Yeah, if I just took this and moved it a little lower, like right here would be good. Actually right there, that works. All right, and then I'll take this Gray Cavern and I'm going to move it down over to the side. There we go. No, right there. Perfect. All right. And then I'm also going to take these right here. Actually, no. I'm going to grab this right here. Let's see. I think this looks good right there. Maybe up here. Yeah. Good stuff. And then I'm going to go select a narrow strip like this. I'll paste that right there. Let me just make sure I go to tile map and And I delete the extra stuff right here. Okay. And then I'm just gonna grab this right here. Oops. Yeah. Let me grab this thinner one right there. Oh, there we go. So you go to tile map. Where's it going? Ah, here we go. This is a good one. Alright, and then I'm going to grab this. Let's just fill in the rest of this stuff right here. And then we'll fill all this goodness right here. Then I'm really going to have to go back with like a fine tooth comb and really find the blocks that need additional help. Because I know there will be. Now what I'm also going to do is, let's see, now we hit this area right here. Should I leave this far cavern? I think I might. So let's see how this looks. These look pretty good. That's neat. Alright. Then, if I get to the far cavern area, what I might do is go to tile map and literally just select the... Oh, where is it? Gray cavern. Fill this in. And then I'm going to go grab my erase tool. Basically erase from here on up. So I got all these tiles right here that need to go away. Perfect. Alright. Oops. Let's fill this in. Let's erase these issue areas right here. Alright, those are clean. We'll just fill this in. And we're looking good. This looks good right down here. I don't even think I need this. I don't. So I can just erase all this stuff right here. Don't really need this stuff. Good. Good stuff. And we're looking good all around. Yes. Okay. So that's the gray cavern right there. Now we have our far cavern, which is kind of like our very, very, very furthest background. So what I'm going to do with our far cavern is go to tile map. And yeah, I'm just going to erase a ton of stuff here. But then, let's see. We're actually going to have our far cavern be quite essential. So I'm going to fill all this right here. And let's get our outline going. So this is all this dungeon keep area, right? And then we have our end level right over here. And then we have all this stuff over here. And the reason why I'm filling this in is because I have these like cracks in my wall, and I want to be actually able to see through the cracks and see the far cavern behind it. So we're just going to fill all that in. And then we're going to go back to none. And you see how like all the background is filled in. Now this is where the cool part comes in, is if we go to our cavern areas, I'm going to select these. And basically where I see light that I could peek through, I want to add it in. And it's going to look really cool with the parallax. Now what I'm going to also do is I'm going to extend this one out. So let's see, and then paint this one in. So now I got a very long version. Which I can now add in areas too. I think I want to open up this right here. So I think this is Gray Cavern. If I'm not mistaken. Yes. So let's go ahead and plant that right there. And then what we'll do is we'll delete these. Okay, and then That looks good. And let me go back to my tile map. I'm going to select this and move it right there. No point in making detail if you can't see it. There we go. And now if I go to my far cavern, nice. Good stuff. Alright, so I'm going to select this, add a couple more areas around here. Nice. Alright, so we got this area right here, which I think is being blocked out by... Yep, it's being blocked out by Grey Cavern. So, I'm going to go to my tile map. Yep. And I'm just going to... Where's a thin one? There we go. There we are. And then let's make sure we erase this stuff in the center. And then we go back to none. Now you can see that all the way in the back. Yes. Yes. All right. Now what would be kind of cool is, what if I, in the Grey Cavern area, oh, this is going to be good. Far Cavern. So right here, I say, all right, this one and this one are going to be empty, right? Check this out. I'm going to clear this one and this one, right? And make those empty. And I'm going to create a mountain, right? And in the mountains, which, let's go to mountains. Tile map. Alright, so I'm going to erase, well, I'm going to actually just copy this. Put that right there. And I'm going to take this one and place that right there. Oh, man. I think this is going to look good. And then I'm going to erase the rest of this stuff. And these shouldn't even be here. You go away. You're supposed to be on a different tile altogether. Alright. So check it out. While you're playing the game, you can actually see the moon in the background and the sky, and then we go back to cavern. That's cool. That's really cool. Alright. that's pretty meta. All right. So where can I add some more? I don't think there's too many other places, so I'm just gonna hold off, and I'm gonna actually turn on my water. And this is where I'm gonna add my waterfalls. So let's go to animated tiles. I want to stay in water, and I'm gonna select my waterfalls. And I think I'm gonna build one that goes right down here. Nice. And then let's get a good one going right there. Another one going right here. And actually, you know what I'll do is I'll make this one a thin stream. Right? So I'm just gonna grab these two and just duplicate those straight down. And then we don't want to miss this area over here. There we go. Oops. Very slick. So good. All right. Let's see how this looks. I'm excited. All right, let's go ahead and hit play. Let me take my character. I should put waterfalls in the back here too. Oh, that would be slick. Oh, we need to fix that. Oh man, this is awesome. I need to fix where this thing is located because this Z depth is wrong. But I think it looked pretty wild when it's in. This is where you'll fight your end boss in this level. Man. Alright, let's look at this water. Z depth. The gray cavern is 1. Far cavern is 1. Water. 0. Grab my player, move him over here. Okay, that's looking funky. Oh, is this mountains? Yeah. So we can actually set the mountains to a -1. Actually, is that a +1? Let's see. There we go. That looks correct. Oh yeah. This is so cool. Whoa, what is happening with that? People messing with my animation sprite? What? They're supposed to go in order. Seven, 26, 25, 24, 3, 2, 1, 20, 19. Oh, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 8, 2, 1. Okay, my sprites are in order. For the center, maybe it's the fact that it's at -1. Let me set this back to 0. Does that make it clean? Weird. Something's hiccuping. Waterfall center. problem is there. But beyond that, everything else looks good. Let me add in my stuff. Elements over cavern. Oh. And then this and this. Alright. I gotta give this level a run through. Player, CM follow. Let's see if this looks good. Then I need to figure out what's wrong with my animation tiles. Man, look at that thing come to life. Yes! And they fix these dead things on the bottom so they don't look so symmetrical, just sporadic. That's an easy fix. And then of course I gotta fix some of the colors. Well, a lot of the colors, especially like the column colors. Yes! Oh, I'm so excited! These cannons are huge. I don't know if I should change them or not. I'm gonna skip forward on this area. Alright, let's start up here. Look at that. That's so cool. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Oh, this thing looks awesome. Oh my goodness. What a great first level. Oh, look, we're on a bridge right now. Oh, we'll be fighting our end boss right here. Whew. Oh man, guys, I am excited. What a great way to finish a Friday stream. Oh man, I am so stoked. This is good. Alright, I gotta publish this. Well, I'll publish this after we get offline because it chokes up my stream, but man, I'm excited. I'm really excited about this. Did I mention I was excited? Oh man, that looks so cool. I mean, you know, granted, there are things I need to clean up, but overall, this is pretty badass, guys. Like, really cool. So I'm really stoked. I'm really stoked right now. Let's see. So I need 5, 9, 13, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 9, no. 5. There we go. Just adjust the intensity of these columns. So let's give this one that. 6. What is this? 9 and 13. 9 and 13. There we go. So those columns aren't so like in your face. So just a heads up, guys. I'm probably gonna be logging off in about 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But yeah, I mean, if you have any last comments while I do some quick cleaning up, drop them on in. I certainly don't want to say goodbye. 13, where are you? I accidentally messed with your alpha. Set you back to 100. There we go. That's fixed. Thank you, Chris. It is starting to become what I hoped it would always have been, which is amazing. Elements over cavern. I believe I'm looking for that one with the corpse is. And then where are those corpses? You right here. You right here are too bright, sir. There you go. Well, guys, I am stoked. I like this. I think this is coming together really well. I think as far as our first level goes, I think I love this layout. I love how it transitions from one area to another to another. Before I sign off, I think I want to add... Let me see if I can add some animated tiles into water. How would it look? It may look pretty good, actually. Oops. I think I gotta be kind of selective about... Let's see, is this a... Yes, this is one of those. So I'm gonna have to use like a thinner stream. Right there and right there. And here we go. Right there. And then that one will run right there. Oh, that's cool. And then I'll do one. So let's go right here and right here and right here. That's cool. Okay, guys. That I think looks pretty slick for right now. I'm happy with this. Really happy. Really, really happy. And I think I'm going to call it an end for Friday. John said he'd probably be jumping on pretty soon to do some work, but I feel pretty good about this. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I know it was only like an hour and a half stream, 2 hours, but you know, I can only sit so long before I'm like, man, I need to go do something. And I got some other work I got to knock out today before I head off to my beautiful trip to LA, Los Angeles, and do my thing there. But thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope this was fun. And this is Al, and I will catch you guys later. Have a good weekend.